Welcome to Learning Circle.
Thank you. How are we doing today, ma'am?
We are great. I'm so glad to have you all here.
So, good morning, Facebook world. It's Brian here with Ann Hoke and Associates, and we are at the Learning Circle here on South Church Street. We're in the shopping center with Toots South, and we're here talking today with Miss Mary Esther Reed of the Learning Circle. She is the owner, and basically, we just want to say thank you for letting us do this, and hopefully, we can, help get the news out about your store that has been here for quite a while. Correct?
It has been. I've been in business actually 19 years. I've been at this location since 2008, which is actually really hard to believe. Time flies.
It does. So, and you guys have a wonderful thing going on here. It's amazing that there are not more people that have taken the opportunity to do something like this in Murfreesboro, because there is definitely a need for what you provide. And we're just going to kind of talk about that and take a little bit of a tour of your store. So why don't you just kind of tell us about, why you started this, what your background is, and what made you want to do this?
Absolutely. So I've been a lifelong resident here in Rutherford County, and actually grew up in Smyrna and still live there. But I taught kindergarten at John Coleman and at Smyrna Primary, and loved teaching in the classroom. But when I got pregnant with Parker, who's now 24, I job shared, which I worked part-time there in the school system, and then went to work for a publishing company and thought that was so exciting, traveling all over the state and then all over the country, and then figured out pretty quick that that can get old. So wanted to stay in education, but wanted to look at other opportunities than being in the classroom. And so came across the store, and the owners that had it then were ready to get out. And so I thought, what a perfect opportunity to be able to stay in education and work with teachers, but also have a business background and open up a store. So it's been the perfect fit for me to be able to provide teachers what I wanted when I was teaching. And so it's been great.
I mean, you guys can see in the background, it is phenomenal, all the different things that they have here, and it's not just for teachers, correct?
Absolutely. A lot of people think that you can only be a teacher to shop here at the Learning Circle, and we welcome anybody who wants to shop. We provide services pretty much for from birth to 8th grade. We also have quite a bit for birthday presents, for Christmas gifts, for those that are teaching Sunday school or homeschooling. So a wide variety that we can provide for here at the Learning Circle.
I know I've come and I've purchased things, I'm no longer in education, but I've purchased things since I've left education for a side business that I had, and we've gotten a lot of bulletin board material to use as props for trade shows and things like that. But you guys have posters, you have manipulative toys, all the different things for special needs. You guys carry some of that stuff. It's just really amazing how many different options you guys have here. And again, it's not just for teachers. Daycares come and shop here, homeschool parents, churches. You guys have a wide array of clients. And it's just really nice. You guys offer some services as well, as far as laminating and some things like that, correct?
Laminating is probably one of our largest services that we offer. People come in to laminate all sorts of stuff. You don't have to purchase stuff here to be able to laminate the items, and our lamination is 75 cents a foot. So I think if you compare us to others across town, you'll find that it is definitely a service. We don't make a ton of money off of it, but we actually do the lamination for you. You can either come in and wait, or you can drop it off and pick it back up, so whatever is easiest for you. The other thing that we have a lot of people come in to purchase is our bulletin board paper, which a lot of people will use for signs and banners. I know football games are getting ready to come up, but also for parades. A lot of people will cover their floats with our bulletin board paper, but for a small amount of money, you can make a really big impact with especially the decorative papers.
And I know something I was looking at it when we were here just touring a few minutes ago. The awards ceremony certificates, you guys have a wide selection of those too, which is kind of hard to find in some of the other places like Walmart or Staples or something like that. Yes. So, for all those businesses that celebrate awards with their company, you guys have a pretty good selection.
Well, and I have to tell you, people sometimes forget that you don't just have to use it in a classroom or at a business. In our family, we have Celebration Sunday when we get together, and whatever has happened since the last time we've gotten together, they're presented an award, and we all look forward to that. No matter what age we are, we all like to be recognized for something, whether it's a birthday or a promotion or something special that we've done. So don't forget, there's ways to acknowledge others.
Yeah. There are. I know I love getting awards when I
Absolutely.
outsell some of my other agents
There
in
you
office.
go. There you go.
So, well, why don't you just take us on a real quick
Sure,
tour?
I would love
Is there
to.
anything that we have not mentioned that you guys do?
Well, let's talk a little bit about tax-free weekend.
Yes, let's do that.
Today
Let's do that.
starts tax-free weekend. Everything in the store will be tax-free from today through Sunday. We are open 7 days a week. We are open Monday through Thursday from 10 to 6, Friday and Saturday 10 to 5, and Sunday 1 to 5. So we try to provide the opportunity for anybody, no matter what time, that they can get away to come shop at the Learning Circle. And a lot of people don't realize lots of teacher supply stores are going out of business.
Yes.
So we have people that travel from Chattanooga and Cookeville and Lincoln County and kind of all over to come shop with us. But so many people that live right here in Murfreesboro don't realize that we're here and all the things that we have to offer. So I encourage you to come in and check us out. But I'd love to take you on a little tour of the store. So we are set up for kindergarten through 8th grade. We have our office supplies, and we have inspirational posters. We have our science sections. Lots of hands-on, lots of opportunities for kids to get in and explore. Probably one of the favorite things that we have here in the store is our giant tree, and that is a play area for kids when they come in, and it's a nice opportunity for parents or those individuals that bring in the kids to be able to shop while kids are entertained. I always can tell people that have been here because the kids immediately take off at a
Right there.
dead run, and they're like, here's the tree, here's the tree.
Yep.
So we have our math section, which provides games and flashcards, the manipulatives, the hands-on learning that kids need. Zoo books, I think we probably all remember zoo books growing up.
Yes.
So that's one of those nostalgic things as people come in. This is our bulletin board paper that is so popular that you can decorate boards with or whole walls. We have a lot of people that come in to take, that do photography. The nice thing is we sell it by the foot, which is 75 cents a foot, or we sell it by the roll, which is $25 for the roll of 50 feet. So lots of selection.
Did you sell a lot of this for green screen background?
We do, we do, we do. That's exactly right. We have a lot of teachers that are actually teaching online now, not only through the school system, but they teach to other countries.
Yes.
And so they'll come in to buy background stuff, but also those materials that they can use to work with kids from other countries. So social studies section, have a huge preschool section, lots of hands-on activities, but also lots of things for children with sensory issues. We're hearing a lot about that right now, and so the companies have really begun to provide those materials that those children would need. We also have a music section. I always say these are great gifts for your nieces and nephews to torture your siblings. So these were things that I always made sure that my niece and nephew had plenty of.
Yes, my uncle or my brother-in-law was the same way. He gave my son a drum set.
There
So
you go. So you
We
understand.
appreciate those gifts.
Yes, the dress-up activities for role play, for home living centers. And then all of your things that you would need for putting together a bulletin board, or whether it's in your classroom or it's at your business. We have a lot of businesses that come in that recognize their employees, whether it's with birthdays or they've sold the most houses, or because it's just like we talked about before, people like to be recognized. So lots of things for your bulletin boards. That's probably the biggest thing right now. Here are the awards that you were talking about to provide for individuals to show recognition. And then we have a large selection of books, kindergarten through 8th grade, whether you're working on reading or writing or math, foreign language. So all sorts of things to help your kids at home or in the classroom. Large selection of puppets. I know a lot of people now have trouble finding puppets. Melissa and Doug, that's a brand that most parents are familiar with the puzzles and the games.
So I'm having purchaser's anxiety right now. I love puppets. Me and my daughter both do. So, yeah.
So you'll definitely be coming back to check out the puppets?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For those activities that you're looking for kids, for things to do in the car that are not messy and that all the parts and pieces stay together, lots of activities for things like that. So.
And you said you had puppets too.
Yes,
You have
puppets.
puppets.
We definitely have puppets. All sorts of puppets. So here are some of our puppets.
Oh my gosh.
So, I think people forget sometimes that puppets are great for interaction, for kids to build their vocabulary. You'll find them a lot in classrooms, but don't forget they're great for at home too.
Oh, they're phenomenal.
They are
for at home.
phenomenal. I would agree. So I really appreciate you all coming by and sharing my passion, sharing, I guess, my baby is what I consider the Learning Circle. I hope that people in Murfreesboro and the surrounding area understand that anybody can come shop at the Learning Circle, and there's all sorts of activities here that I think from all ages. We have a lot that come in to shop for elderly that just want to keep their brains fresh, and so lots of different activities.
Yeah, and it's one of those stores where you may not know what you're looking for, and you may not have an idea, but when you come in and you start walking around, you start really getting ideas of, oh, I can do this in my business, I can do this in my home. Like you've got these charts right here where I know, like a chores chart or something like that, where like a potty training chart.
Yes.
You've got those, and it was something that I was thinking, we haven't done that kind of stuff in a long time at my house, and all of a sudden I'm looking at the chart and I'm like, well, we could have done that, if we would have come in. But it's one of those, again, you just don't know what you're looking for. You come in and you come in for one thing, you walk out with 20 things.
And I've heard that quite a bit over the last couple of weeks. I'm just coming in for one thing, and they have a whole cart of items that
it's a teacher's target.
It is. That's exactly right. But the other thing is, we have great employees here at the Learning Circle, and we're always willing to spend the extra time one-on-one to help you with whatever project that you're working on. And I think sometimes in large stores, you don't always get that. So one thing we really strive for is the customer service. And we hope when people walk away from the Learning Circle, they feel like they've had a great experience and feel like they've been taken care of.
I will say from experience, you guys do a wonderful job with the customer service, and it's once you shop here, you're not going anywhere else.
Well,
you will be back.
And hopefully they feel like family.
Yeah. So, again, we just want to thank you for allowing us to do this. Thank you for the tour and letting us know what you guys are all about. Guys, if you're looking for something, come here. You might be able to find things online a little cheaper, but support a small business, and the prices are not going to be that much cheaper. It's worth it coming in.
Right.
And support a small business and people in your community. And, again, thank you for allowing us to do this. And we hope you guys have a very successful tax-free weekend.
Thank you so much. It's been a tough last couple of years with the pandemic and all, but we hope that we provide a service to those that come in the store. So we look forward to seeing each one of you here at the Learning Circle.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
And I'm coming back to get a puppet.